crazy. Okay, we're gonna call this one the world's biggest beaver. That thing is huge. Windy it is up here. Here's my receipt. Like, that's crazy. Yeah, that's windy. It is pushing this van all over the place. The stress factor is crazy. I have to try and stay on top. Straight is rough. Look at that. That's nuts. Oh God. I gotta go. Could we just take a minute? Because I was stressed. At this point, I finally made it to the Alcan. That's the highway that takes you to Alaska. You are not in Alaska at this point. Also, in this video, you'll hear me say Yukon. I know it's pronounced Yukon, but I don't know. It rhymes with Alcan, so I think that's where my brain went. I passed. Last night I stayed at, I'm still here at a rest stop. I am below Taylor, and I crossed the Alcan, the highway. So this is the highway that takes you to Alaska. And what I found out was I tried to make some food this morning, and my one kettle will not work because the bricks that I have individually are not powerful enough. I'm finding that I should have brought that extra battery for the EcoFlow. We have like a dummy battery. It doesn't work by itself. It just stores energy. So since I can't boil water, I did, as a backup, bring my sun kettle. So that's what I'm currently waiting on now, so I can make lunch and then get out of here. But yeah, all in all, it's been a long ride. It's been a very long, stressful ride. Oh my goodness. Listen, I've been riding my brake so long. I blew out a pair of my sneakers. Check this out. I have to throw these away. Yeah, that burn is still not good. See how, like, that's missing? Up top here is missing. Yeah, it's pretty bad. Well, both sides up top. So these sneakers didn't make it to Alaska, but I do have another pair. So yeah, wah wah. Sad about that. They were very comfortable. They're almost like mesh or something. And they have a little table over here. Not quite sure what this is. Some sort of, well, it's definitely a plaque. I don't know to what. I'm going to try and zoom in here. Okay, there we go. I was over here. I was going to make food over here, but it's too, like, buggy. So I don't feel comfortable eating. They do provide 2 pit toilets that I will not use. I appreciate it, Canada. Thank you very much for that. I just want to say, people in the U.S., we are very spoiled because, these pit toilets, they do not have electricity, so there's no lights. You go in there in the dark, it's dark. And they are not flushable toilets. They are pit toilets, basically a hole in the ground. They do have those receptacles there that you put your trash into. I'm going to take you in there, but I could tell you, I could smell it just putting my trash over there earlier. So, but I'll just peek in, but I'm going to hold my nose. All right, hold on. All right, they have 2. So one is wheelchair accessible, and then another one. We're going to go in the wheelchair accessible one, so this way sounds roomier, like I'd have a better chance of getting out of there. Okay, firstly, there is no window, so that is just straight up open, FYI. And then, okay, I can smell it already. They look decent, but if I lift that up, you're in for something. And I'm not gonna do that to you, so. I used one once when I first got here into Canada. Just the one time, that was it. Couldn't do any more. So, again, but like I said, there's no lights in here whatsoever. So you pull up in here late at night, that's what it is in here, late at night. But again, thank you, Canada. I appreciate that. And I'm not sure if there's some kind of a trail that leads you somewhere. Oh God, I can still smell it. Jesus. I think my back tires are a little low. I did bring my air compressor. I am hoping that this thing reaches. Yeah. In a regular car, it's not a problem. Well, you know what? It does go into a 12 volt. I do have one in the back. So, but yeah, I'm looking at these and I'm looking from the side. Based on the front, looks like it could use a little bit of air. So I guess I'll handle that while I'm waiting for my boiled water. God only knows how long this is going to take. It's got to be in the direct sun. So we'll see. Well, you know what? I had the sun kettle sitting out for about 45 minutes, and that stuff is steaming. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but it's steaming. That is hot water right there. I think I might boil some more water later for my bath, but yeah, that's awesome. Okay. It actually works. We're having some noodles. Yeah, you can't see the steam, can you? Can you see the steam? Probably not. But it's working. Quick noodles for lunch, and then I gotta hit the road. A lot of road ahead of me still. Alright, brake check. So this means it's something steep. I'm gonna wind up going in the second gear. Let's see what happens here. I don't know what the grade is, but probably, I don't know, between 6 and 10. So, go. I just went in the second gear. Okay. I'm not sure what grade. Hasn't said yet. At the bottom of the hill, I point to a car to show you how steep this really is. It's like a roller coaster ride, and I don't do roller coasters. right now. I might be in the Yukon, but it dips up and down, so it takes a while. I am driving through an area that there has been some wildfire. I don't know what my camera is showing right now. Maybe when I go around curves you'll be able to see. But when you see that dark brown, that's all the stuff that was on fire at some point. And it definitely, I went through a real smoky part when I was higher up in elevation. And you could definitely smell it. The air was thick. So luckily this is cleared up and visibility is good. Right now it's not as windy because that definitely, I'm doing 55 right now, and let me tell you, it's taken forever to get through. It's like to get through like 100 miles. For example, I've been driving for an hour. I've only gone 28 miles because I'm driving between, I don't know, it depends, 40, like right now I'm doing 45. I'm going around all these curves and the roads are bumpy. Then sometimes it's really windy and the curves, I mean, you can only go so fast, and I've never taken this before, so you don't, oh, hello sweetheart, figure it out, come on, there you go, okay. I have seen a couple of bears, but I haven't had my my camera rolling, and it's been while I've been driving, so, and I don't know if I saw a moose or if it was the butt end of a deer, to be quite honest. I'm not sure, because there was an RV in front of me. They stopped and then it just kept going, so I just saw the tail end of something. So yeah, so it takes forever just to get through because you're not going a straight line. So it's just windy, curvy. And yeah, then there's a truck getting ready to barrel down on me, and he probably just needs to, like, if there are points like right now where people can pass you. But yeah, up in those hills, I just see a lot of brown. So you could tell all that stuff was on fire at some point. It's just sad. You know, so many wild animals that live out here. Oh, as far as my ETA goes, I don't know. I got a while. It's going to take me just days more to get there. Today is Sunday. I have until Friday to get there. And I got to tell you, alright, I'll get ready to go do something. Oh, is it raining? Oh, the sun's coming out. That's good for my solar. Alright, looks like there's some people pulled over here. We're going to keep it moving. There is a bridge, so we're going to do that. I think it's a metal bridge. What I don't like about it is that it makes me feel like I'm on ice skates with this van. Luckily, there's nobody else on here. Because again, my steering wheel is very wobbly. I saw a Ford dealership, and I will definitely be stopping to see if they can do something about that. We tried to get it fixed initially. I think I talked about that before. And then we had to pay just to get it back to the condition that it's in now, because the steering became too tight, like manual steering. So yeah, when I can do the most speed is when I'm going flat. Other than that, like it says 80, and 80 for here is technically 50. I don't want that. What is that? But again, how do you? It's hard going around all these curves because you don't know where it's going to drop you off when you get past it. Now it looks like it is going to be raining. Alright, looks like I got some flat road coming up ahead. Possibly. And my tire's in the back are low. Apparently my tire pressure pump, I don't think it has the capacity. These tires are 80 pounds of pressure air, and I am unable to get it to that point, so I still have to try and find somebody that has air. And I've looked at a couple places, they did not. So I'll keep moving forward until I can find something. Yeah, see all that brown up there to the left? That is all wildfires, unfortunately. Stop. Toad River is where I am right now. I had to stop for gas, and I just paid for internet, so hopefully I can upload my videos that I've already had completed. I just didn't realize I wouldn't have any internet here. I didn't know it would drop as soon as I got into Canada. I could barely make phone calls. All right, let's go back to the car. Get this internet going. And there goes my riding buddies. One's from Texas and one's from Pennsylvania. I was trailing them for a while, but I'm trying to upload my videos and I have to be here. The uploads are taking a long time. And this pump is strange. That'll be a first. As far as the pump goes, go up to it, clear out the last person's amount, take a picture of what you spent, and then go in there to pay for it. Mancho Lake. This water, you can actually see through it. Let's try and throw a stone. It's hard to get a gauge. I can't tell because the sun's shining here. It's on my back. But you can actually see the grade of how it goes down. It's that clear. That's pretty amazing. I know I say amazing a lot, but yeah, it is. Yeah, besides the fact that your girl is scared as hell. These winding roads are no joke. Yeah. Sucks. But yeah, beautiful. Next stop is Watson Lake. Ooh, thank you for watching. It's been a wild ride so far.